Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time. Also, if it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I try to get out as much content as I possibly can every week, whether that's reviews, news, with the crypto lunch break, shows, which I guess this counts as a show, maybe. I don't know. It's not really a review. It's not interviews. It's also not an interview. But I try to get as much content as possible. So you hit the bell, you're always notified of whenever I go live or go on. Also, make sure you leave a comment. Well, I like to have comments. I also interact with you guys. But if you leave a comment and subscribe, you're entered in for the weekly crypto giveaway, which I do on the crypto lunch break. At least once a week, I give like a big giveaway. But sometimes I give away just, daily if I'm feeling saucy. Let's get in. Today I wanted to go over, which I've been kind of putting off, my passive income vehicles that I use, and how I did for the month and what I was doing. I'm going to make some really big changes in what I've been doing. My main focus for a long time has been on Masternodes, all through different aspects or different strategies when it came to Masternodes. For a while, it was kind of like the ICO craze. It was get in, get out. There was a lot of, basically, I wouldn't call them scam projects, but they were literally just Masternode projects for being Masternodes. That's like what their whole white paper and their site was. We are a Masternode coin. We're going to give lots of rewards right away. So those you get out and you try to sell before everyone else sells. That was a rough time in history. But anyway, for a long time, we focused on really, really quality projects that are going to go places, but they also had good rewards. But I think now when it comes to Masternodes, it's just so 2019, man. I don't think they're very good. There's not a lot. I don't have Masternodes online, but I can pull it up real quick. And then we can take a look at it. All right. So I'm moving in a different direction, which I will go over with you. Let's take a look, just to kind of prove my point before we get into things here. Oh, and let me make this bigger so everyone can see. So going over to Masternodes online, we can look. Let me see here. Price, ROI. Well, it's the wrong direction. We don't want those. Those are terrible numbers. Here we go. Decentra Hub. $42 in volume with a market cap of is that 842,000? 842,000. One Masternode, so that's not even there. Pfizer coin. I wonder if that's a scam. All right, what we got? There's got to be another way to look at this. This is ridiculous. Let's see here. Masternodes online. Let's just look at the top. Okay. So Dash 6%. That makes me want to throw up. To get 6% in the crypto market, you got to pay $170,000 for a node. That's moronic. Horizon, great project. Formerly Zen. I interviewed the head of the project a long time ago, but it's in there. It's in my directory. I haven't slept for a long time. It's like 10 in the morning. I haven't slept yet, so I'm a little out of it. But paying 8%, 81,000 for that node. What is it? DeFi chain, $3,000 to earn 87%. That's not terrible. Good market cap. Up here, Divi, Divi Diamond Node. Divi's what, about a nickel? That's $116,000. No, where is it? 124,000 in volume. How much is the damn node? Here we go. $500,000. Horizon's $3,000. Not bad. A Dash node, $170,000. $500,000 for a Divi Diamond node. That's not very good. Pivx is another one that's decent. 9%, 7,000. These numbers are not. There's nothing wow. The best one is Divi. I am keeping my Divi nodes. Divi is a solid project. It's solid nodes and solid rewards, but they're not wowing me. There's not like, oh my god, you're not getting rich quick or anything. But Divi has done a lot as of late. I got two coppers or 2 silvers going right now, and then I'm staking a couple 100,000. So those are paying in 21%. Not a ton. There's 300,000 Divi required for those. Masternodes worth 15,000 a piece. So yeah, which we'll go over my Divi. But my point is, not a lot. Like, this used to be an awesome site, man. Masternode Online was like CoinMarketCap and then Masternode Online. And there's nothing really that super exciting here. So let's go into what I've been into. I guess, let's hit the Masternodes first before we go into what I'm moving into. Share. Hey, it's me and I'm huge. Okay. Let's look at Divi first. How about that? Divi. I've got 2 silver nodes, the Silver Highlander, because there's the first one, and there can be only one. And then silver node 2, the Electric Boogaloo. And this one's been going longer. This one, I killed my copper node. It wasn't worth it. It was better to stake. If you have 100,000, in my opinion, I'm not your financial advisor, but I was making the same or a little more staking the 100,000 instead of paying. And I was making more because I had to pay to run the node. You don't have to pay to stake. And then with the rewards, I was entered in the lottery, which I know I'm not going to win the lottery. You're not going to win the lottery, but I mean, you could, but you're not. But you could. But it wasn't worth it. So I'm staking, and then the rest of it, I've got two silver nodes. Made about, I got it all written down here. Divi, about 12,000. Now it's going for a nickel now, but it had been up quite a bit. I think we hit like 7 cents or 8 cents. But right now, looking at about 600 a month that I made on it. So like I said, it's not terrible. It's been a solid node, solid amount of money coming in. $600. That's not bad. I was hoping for more, but I think that's coming with Divi. That's one of the reasons I'm still here. They had massive news this month. They fully released their mobile wallet. Great. It's awesome. It looks awesome. It is awesome. They had a major exchange listing with KQUM and a big partnership for liquidity. So May was huge. They are going to be adding stuff to the mobile wallet with mobile staking and other things. So I'm super excited for Divi. I think Divi's definitely a long-term hold, and it's just going to go up and get better. So I'm cool with Divi. Then let's go over my favorite Italian project, Cinebot. So Cinebot is my gem. This is the workhorse. This is going to be huge, and it's done so well. I told everyone that I was getting into this, and I said you should get into this back, was it like December? or maybe even November. So Cinebot is a decentralized cloud storage, super cheap, great project, great development, good community. I was telling people to get into this when it was about $100 for a node that you could get, $150, $200 for a node. Has went up quite a bit. Now I've got, what do I have? And their whole node structure is really, really cool. You don't have to pay for the hosting. You pay it up front with the coin, and it's burned. So you're paid for the year. So if you want to shut down your node to start trading or anything like that, you're wasting your money because you've already done paid it up. So I've got, I think, 8 nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 8 mini nodes and 1 big one. It's a one-click setup, super easy. But this is giving me about 255,000, around that. About $1,300 a month. And these prices have went to, it's not an 1/8%. It's I think it's like 4. It's like 4. Now I have given away tons of this. I've given away tons of Divi, but I've given away a lot of Cinebot, a lot of Cin. I also set up another node, so I'm making enough off this to set up to get 2 more nodes a month, which is awesome. So because I do want to build this up because I think it's going to explode this year. I set up another node. I still have 118,000 left. And then I gave away, let me look. What's it? 5,000, 5,000, 10,000, 5,000, 5,000. And then this is like 5,000. So 10, 20. So I gave away about 35,000 this month. I moved 20,000 to my mobile wallet because when people win and then they don't contact me for like 10 hours or whatever, then I'm away from my computer and they got to wait. And so I just moved a bunch to my my mobile wallet so I can send it to them right away as soon as they message me. What else? Oh, and I also set up that other node. So even with doing all that, I still have enough now for another node, which I'm going to, when the video's done, I'm going to take this 118, set up another node. So I'll have 9 minis and 1 big, so 10 altogether. I love Cin. I love this. I love Cin. I love Cinebot. This has been one of my best picks for this year. I only see it getting better and going up. They, like I said, they're working hard on development. Great project. I still think people can get into it. We can get I think it's $400 to get a node now. So I'm gonna be able to get, let's say 400. I would say like 380, but just say 400 for you to get a mini, and that's paying in 560 a day. So it's like 15,000. So yeah, you're making about 120% for the year, 130% for the year. Solid. Now we're talking about Masternodes. This is something that, I'm honest with you guys, and this is not great, dude. Let's talk Essentia. So Essentia, I did the review for him. I loved him. Kiss did a review for him. He loved him. He went nuts. He got me excited about it. They are. Then I have a bunch of Masternodes, as you can see. They paid up your Masternode fees, which when I did the review, and which I've talked about here in the past, that you pay for your Masternode hosting fees with the coin, and that has pros and has cons. The pros is that you're earning rewards, so you can pay for it without anything out of pocket. That's cool. But when the coin is high, if you pay for your hosting fees, it's cheaper then like let's say you're getting down to a few days left, you have to pay these, and the coin is just very low. You can't pay for it with USD or anything like that. You have to pay for it with the ESSX. So if the coin is right now it's 0.0028, let's say it's 0.0028 now, and I have to pay that, so I pay it for a month, and then tomorrow it goes up to 0.005. I've already paid it with all of those tokens because it's a dollar amount you have to pay. It's not a token amount. So if I have to pay $30 for the month, then the next day I will have paid $60. So that's something that's a definite con. And that con is one of the reasons why I don't think I'm going to be keeping this. I think Essentia is a solid project. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to say I'm going to sell because I don't think I am. But as far as the masternodes go, here's the problem. Here's the deal. I have what I got. I don't know, like 10 something. But I have one. It is a Mars node, which is 300,000 for that. But so with a regular Mercury node, you're pulling in about 3,000 ESSX a month, 3,000, 3,500, whatever you want to say. Now, if you look here, and one of the cool things is that they have paid all your hosting fees. Essentia has paid everyone's hosting fees for it was like 6 weeks, for up to the end of June. So till the end of June, my nodes are all paid for by Essentia. Everyone's nodes are paid for by Essentia. It's just so nice of them. They're lovely people. True, they are lovely people. It's great that they do that, but it is not out of the goodness of their heart. Because if I want to pay up a month, so for me to pay this up now, so it's paid up after, Essentia stopped paying for it, it's going to cost me 3,610 ESX tokens. This node is only going to pay in about 3,000 and change for the month. So I am going to have to pay out of pocket just to secure their network and pay for these nodes. I'm not going to do that. That's not the point of me having Masternodes. It's to make money and to secure their network. But that's why I bought the Masternodes, is to make money. So if the price is below fourth of a cent, it's just not worth it. You're not making money. It's just not worth it. So if they pay it up again, and if they say they're going to pay up the notes for another month, I will keep them. If not, they're all getting shut down. And I'm going to go staking. Now, right now, this says that a Mars node and Mercury nodes pay about 21%. 21%. In actuality, when you have to pay for the hosting fees, you're making negative 7%. So, negative 7%. Not great. But staking only pays 19%, 19.3. However, staking is free. So, negative 7 or 19. So, I'm going to take my 1,000,004 or 1,000,003 that I have, and I'm going to put it into staking. And it pays in like instantly. So that's what I think about Essentia. When I first talked about Essentia, this wallet, Essentia basically took the code from the Divi wallet and improved on it. They made it so their desktop has like hundreds of different cryptos you can add to it. It's a nice desktop wallet. You can see I don't really use it that much, but it has a lot of capabilities and a lot of stuff that you can do with it. It's cool. Back when I first went over this, it was miles ahead and miles apart from other wallets. And they were talking about making it better, making it a like a hub or even more stuff with like lending, farming, everything right here in one place. Hadn't happened yet though. Divi was focusing more on the payment side of it, on the adoption side of it, on the mobile stuff, and this was, I thought, more of a like a investment center kind of thing. That's why I thought this had promise for that, but it's not happening. It doesn't seem. So if they're still doing this, they're still doing development, if they're still working on it, that's still coming, then I still think it's a good project, solid, and the price will go up. But it's not worth it for me to run these masternodes anymore. And these percentages and these returns just are not great. So that's how I feel about Essentia. That's where I'm going with Essentia. I'm going to move it to staking if they don't pay up again for the Masternodes, because I'll be making no money and paying out my tokens. If I think the tokens have value and I think that's going to go up, then I don't want to get rid of them and pay them out. That is counterproductive to what I want. So I will just stick them in staking. Stick them in staking and be done. All right. Now, so that's Cinebot. I made like $1,200, and Divi was like $6. So we're at $1,800 for the month. Not terrible for passive income. All right, what else? So those are the wallets I want to go over. Oh, here, let me. What? There we go. Okay. Well, no, there's one more. Jeez. Okay. I'll just flash it on the screen, man. It's not that huge. My Metahash. The Metahash is actually. You know what? I'll do the talking while I'm going over Metahash. Metahash, I got 45,000 that I've not delegated yet. I got about 217,000, so well over $250,000 now total that I'll have delegated. Price got hit hard this month, which you can see here. It was that's like a solid like 55% that got knocked down. But I made like $100 with Metahash. I'm not buying anything. I'm not doing anything. Just delegated, getting rewards. I'm getting like 100 and change a day. Let me look. 95, 105, 96. So getting about 100, average about 100 something a day. Tent, I can't even have the wallet up. I took screenshots of it, but it's paying in 10 tent one node, paying in 10 tent a day. I've got 30,000 and change. But I think that I bought this for the token. It's going to be a crypto.com competitor. I think it's going to blow up once things start moving. But it's paying in like $20 a month right now. But I didn't really get it for the node. So I figure I'm paying $5 or $4 to run the node. I'm getting more tokens. That's what I want to do anyway. But it's not like a substantial income. 4, same thing. 4 is not paying much of anything. I'm getting that because I think that's going to blow up. Plus, I want to get the all the airdrops from the other stuff like the graphene. Rapids. I'm getting a Rapids node set up this month because I think that is going to pay in decently. So that's it. All the other like little staking nodes or little nodes, they're not. It's more for holding the token or the coin, and I think that it's going to go up in value. I can either trade it and try to increase my my bags that way, or I can just let it sit and get a guaranteed growth with my bags by running a node or staking. So I'm doing it that way to increase them. So, all right, now what am I doing? First off, pandemic. I've been talking about Pandemic. I like the project. The fact that they're giving away the coin, I think, is amazing. They've got $117,000 worth of liquidity. Part of that is mine. I've got about 10% share of the liquidity pool. It has skyrocketed in the past month. It's been literally 1 month almost to the day since Band's released. It's still super cheap. You can get it on Pancake Swap, but they're giving it away still. All you got to do is go into their socials, their Twitter. They got everything. TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not getting a TikTok. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Telegram. But they're constantly giving out the codes for people to get tons of Pandemic coins, tons of bands. My tokens that I purchased have tripled or doubled or tripled. Plus, I've been providing liquidity. I just did Munch today, which I'm going to hit that now, but I just did this today. My bands I've been about 4,000 and change on the liquidity that I provide. I put in 15 BNB. I got about 9.8% of the liquidity pool. So that has been a good one this month. Pandemic coin. Let me see. What have I got? I just did this hours ago. I started. So that was Munch 3051. Okay. So I just if I did a review on Munch, they are very cool. They just listed on Pancake Swap on the 9th. So you can, and they just said something in Telegram. I didn't know I had Telegram on. Let me turn it off. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, Munch. Munch and bands are the same virtually when it comes to the technical side of it. Bands is set up to give you more money and give you more bands. Munch is set up to give you a portion of the transaction fees, and then the other half of that goes to charities. Munch is set up to kind of do good for the world. Bands is kind of set up to do good for the individual. So it's kind of greedy, kind of good, kind of greedy, kind of good. But they're both set up with the same basic technology. Bands is set up to where you, every transaction, there's that 10% fee, and then I think half of it goes to the liquidity pool and to create that price floor, so it can never go below that. And then the other half goes into people's wallets that just have the coin. Pretty much same principle with Munch, except it's like 2% goes into wallet holders, and then like 3% or 5%, I forget. But you can watch the video. And the rest of it goes to do good and to different charities, which the community votes on the charities every month. And this is also like super brand new. So they've given away so much money, and they've accomplished so much. They've accomplished like at least a year, and I'm not saying that lightly. At least a year's worth of goals for most projects, if not a year and a half. And they did it in the first quarter that they've been around. For the rest of the year, they have huge goals when it comes to charities, giving stuff away. A launch pad. There's so much that they're going to do. So I think that the price of this token is super undervalued. Today I'm going to increase my share. I'd like to have 5% of this liquidity pool, but I think this is going to be really big. I'll be happy if I have at least 2%. 2% of the liquidity pool, I'd be be pretty cool with. But this is the direction that I'm moving in. As far as providing liquidity, yield farming, this is Pancake Swap, which I've been doing most of it on Pancake Swap. Okay. So these are what I'm in, and these, you move them around. Basically, these different projects are paying you to help provide liquidity, and they're going to pay, different percentages. So, you just kind of watch it, and then there's multipliers. I really don't like the multipliers. I don't think there's like different rules before they kick in. So I think it's best to just go with like the best yield. So look at this, 1,000, 5%. Liquidity is $1 million, barely almost 2 million. So, and it has 2x multiplier. So when I get done with this video, I'm going to probably do that. This one is 388%. But what have I done? I've been doing this for 1 week. I have made $62 here. Put in under 1,000, $930. $62 in a week. This one is Dairy BUSD. These are cake. I've made like 3.6 cake, which is the Pancake Swap coin. $47 with this one. 40, 37, and this one, no, that's what 16. This one, USD, which is this the one that has an 8x multiplier. I've only made like $10. Whereas this one has a 40x multiplier. I've only made $37. And I've got 670 in this, 1,100 here. Total I have in Pancake Swap is 4,700, 4,800, so about 5,000. Out of that, I've made 225 in less than a week. About 5 or 6 days. So that is pretty good. It's about 25% for the month. So I've made it. It looks like it's going to be about $900 if I do this. But then none of these were 1,000%. This is insane. And look at this, just dropped down to 991 because the liquidity is moving up. So these you do need to kind of watch it and shift them. Whatever's going to give you the best return. So it's a little bit more interactive than just running a Masternode, which I've been enjoying. So those are the, and also these projects here, they're all validated by Pancake Swap. That's why they're here. Since these here, like Munch just went on Pancake Swap, hasn't been validated yet. You have to add that on. So you've got to do these manually. This is a project. They reached out to me and said, hey, will you take a look at our project? And literally, as soon as I pulled it up, I started putting money into it before. I haven't talked about it. I'm going to do a review on it. But it's called Honey. What is this? It's like, I've done, reviews on this kind of thing. It's a, yield farming. The Honey Bunny, was it Honey and BNB? 5,135%. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God. But it's not really that. That's not true. There's a thing here with API versus APR. It's really making about 397%, like to complain about that. Oh my God. So I put, I got 1,900 in this. Profit is 41, so about $40 I've made in 48 hours. That I've had this. Now you see here, the compounding is manual. That's why that number is not correct with this 5,000%. To get this, I would have to constantly close it out, take my rewards, and then reinvest the rewards. So in actuality, it's like 400%. Now, the other ones are not manual. that I'm in. I'm in the banana and banana BNB. So 365 and 637. If you look here, it's automatic. So here y'all have to claim, and this is giving me banana and bunny that made $10 in the past day or so. And then the other one, I really do like this this site. Like I said, I'm going to do a review on it. So this one, automatic compounding, made $56 in like a day and a half. However long it's been, it hasn't been long at all. I've got 2,200 in there. And then boom, it can claim, and then I can get more LP tokens or the liquidity pool tokens. I've got, what, 35 in there. And that is honey. And what I'm doing there now, there's Sushi Swap and a bunch of clones and copycats of Uniswap. So just like Pancake Swap, there's other ones. This one is Ape Swap, which is where you go to get the banana from Honey Swap, or Honey. So I do like this Ape Swap. This is the copies. This is a pretty cool one. Now right here on the main page, it gives you one of the highest liquidity farms, or highest liquidity projects you can farm from. So it's 577%. So you can click here and go to the farms, or just go over here. And then you would search, just click your APR, and it would bring up the top one, which is, no, that's the one. I'm actually in it already. Okay. They had one, this hero was a little higher before I started the video. But GMR, I'm in. I've got earned 13, and I just did this not long, probably 2 days. And let's see what I make. I can search by earned, which I'm going to get hero when I'm done this video. I'm in 3 different ones. This hi-fi, this is a brand new listing. Let's see what I got. I got 898 in there. And I've made, good God, I paid $41 in like a day or two. What is this one? GMR. I got 1,100 and I've made 27. And TYP TIFE. I got $900. I've made about 19. So Ape Swap, yeah, I've made about, what, $75? Yeah, a little more, about $80, $85. So I'm looking at this about 300 a week. Honey, about 350 a week. I've got about 5K in honey, about 5K here. Is it 5? No. 1, 2. Oh yeah, there's 2,000 in that hi-fi. Okay, so yeah, about 300 a week, 350 from honey a week, 1,500 a month off of 5,000 in there. That's like a third. That's pretty good every month. Ape, about 1,200, so about 25%. Pancake, about 25%, making about 900 a month. That's a lot. Now, just to put that in context, my Divi node, one Divi node, okay, one Divi node to make $300 in a month is worth $15,000. Okay, that's what it'll cost you for a silver node to make $300 a month right now. Whereas all 3 of these, my Pancake Swap, well, not this, but my Pancake Swap, the farms, what I have in honey, and here on Ape Swap is the same thing. That's 14,000. So it's the same amount as one silver node, but the returns on that is almost $3,000. No, geez, almost $4,000, $3,700. That's a huge difference. You can see why I'm kind of moving away from Masternodes and moving towards yield farming. It's so much more. So that is I think that's about it, man. We can add everything up, I guess. Where is it? Here we go. So main NIMIQ coin is accounting for almost half, but solid over a third. Made 4,000 from bands. Farming, looking at like 3,500. Divi is at 6. Cinebot was 1,200. My trading bots, all at a loss for this dip we had last month. I lost about 1,000 euros with nap bots. Which, man, after I got ripped off by Kraken Exchange, I really haven't put much into it, but it did go back up. I made quite a couple thousand euros, and I came back. But now it's down. So, but I'm not really messing with that. But all in all, about a little bit over 9,000 for the month in passive income. Solid, very solid. Like I said, I'm going to be moving more into liquidity mining, yield farming. It's just better. I think it's more fun. It's more interactive. It's better than just turning on a wallet and looking at it. Divi, I'm keeping Divi. I'm not doing anything with that. Cinebot, there's no way I'm changing that. I'm not really in any other masternodes for the masternodes. Like 4, Tent, even Rapids to an extent. It's really just for the token. It's like I'm holding it anyway, so why not get some more? But I'm not looking at it. I don't think of it as a passive income. I think it was just kind of my bags are getting a little bigger. That's it. I'm going to do videos on how to do liquidity farming and liquidity mining and yield farming, because I've been asked about it from like family members and stuff. So I figure I keep going over it, just do a video and then point in that direction, and then everybody can use that. What else? As well as I'm going to probably do an update for. I'll just do a video on how to do providing liquidity for something that's not listed here. A project that you want to do, like I'm doing with Pandemic and with Munch. So you guys know how to do that. It's not very difficult. You just have to look up they have to be listed on Pancake Swap or Uniswap or wherever. But you just look up the coin by the contract and then set up the liquidity pool tokens. It's very, very simple. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to take a nap now, and then I'll load up this video later on today. You guys take care. It was good hanging out with you. Look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.